Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're safe and well. Woodsy here, and today we're going to be looking at the Nikesb Jordan 4. So, managed to hit on the raffle via Board. So, Board at Southsea, a really cool skate shop. They sent double box and via a 24-hour delivery service, so they came really fast. And the people there, great team, and I am much appreciated because this is a superb pair. They also did a t-shirt and a crew neck to like coincide with this release, and it states their address, which is 23 Albert Road. So it says Albert Road and it's got the 23 like the Jordan 23. It's really cool. I'll leave links down below and I'll dot images around, so thank you very much. To the shoe. So I am a fan of Jordan 4s. Previously I managed to get the Black Cat 4s, which it's probably the last pair that I wore, and I wore them to the ground, and I have got 4s since, but they didn't stay in my collection because a lot of the time I think they're such a high retail, like a lot of Jordan products, that I could get 2 pairs nearly of Nikesb Dunks. They have slipped my collection, so I haven't got any to compare, but this will not be leaving because it is a milestone when it comes to Nikesb, and it's very interesting to see the level that it's got to, where they have actually retooled a current model of a Jordan model to be skateable. So let's start off with a box, and then we should talk about the details and just what I think overall of the shoe. Is all positives mainly, but there is a slight negative, and it's just coming from the fact of what I think is traditionally my views on sort of like skate shoes and stuff like that. But anyway, to the box. So I love the fact that they've used the new quick strike colouring through this Jordan box. So you've got that all cream box with the grey Jumpman and the Flight. You've got a little Jumpman on each side with Nikesb underneath, and then on the label it states Air Jordan 4 Retro SP. This is a sail white pine green. I got this in a UK 9.5, which is a US 10.5. When it comes to Jordan 4s, I go with the same size that I get for Nikesb, so I've got that instant fit, and I've always found them pretty comfortable, but I know that people moan about the comfort of Jordan 4s. With this pair, I've heard that you can go true to size because of the retooling around the toe box, the nice materials and the extra padding. So my advice would be true to size, even though I have gone that half size up. Inside the box, you've got that speckled paper, and then you have the shoes themselves. You do not have a hang tag, you do not have spare laces. So that leads me on to the negative that I will get out of the way. They're a skate shoe. So these have been retooled, redesigned to be a skate shoe, and they are £205. Now, that is semi-acceptable in some regards, because when you think of a Jordan 4, you think of it being a high retail, just like most Jordan shoes are, especially this year they have gone up in price. Normal Jordan 4s, I think, if I remember correctly, are around £190 to £200 before the resale price, obviously, so that's retail, and these have crept over that 200 mark of being at £205. Now, I understand why that price, because they are a Jordan model, and also because they have used a lot of new design techniques, a lot of new procedures, and the way they make it and the shape and everything. There's a lot of new tooling that's gone into it to create the shoe, so obviously they've got to cover the cost for that as well. But £200 for a skate shoe, to me, is insane. It is just absolutely insane. I still sometimes find it hard to think that people pay resale for Nikesbs to skate. I get it because they're a really cool shoe, and obviously if you love skating the Nikesb, it's totally understandable, but it's that price premium when I feel like you could get so many other really great skate shoes for a lower cost. And I feel like they could have at least given you spare laces with this pair. That being said, it is absolutely monumental the fact that Jordan brand have taken one of their current silhouettes and completely re-engineered it to be better or suited to skating. And that is why I feel like this pair is amazing, putting aside the retail price. So we've obviously seen Jordan models that have collaborated with Nikesb before. Normally they are a Jordan 1 and they've had nothing really changed to them, like shape or design or whatever. It's just normally they have a wear away feature, so that as they get scraped across the grip tape, they wear away into a different color or design, which is a really cool like feature to have on it, and it does obviously blend with how they are used. But this is a completely different scenario where they've actually taken one of their models and they've made it more like the 1989 shape, and they've changed the toe box like for that shape and made it so that it's more comfortable, more durable. They've taken away the air underneath the front of it so that you've got board feel. They've given you that gum on the top of the toe and on the heel, so you've got more traction. They've given it more cushion inside, so it's all nice and cushions and padded. They've made the heel tab and the wings rubber for that flexibility and durability. So they have done so much to put into it to make this a skate shoe, which in my opinion is amazing. I feel like it's almost worth paying that high premium to get this pair because of that, because it is such a sort of landmark when it comes to showing you the reach and the popularity of skateboarding at current time. To the shoe itself, they've done a really clean colorway. So majority of the upper is in that sail color, but you do have that white outsole and midsole to really give it that pop. You have that really nice pine green at the top of that sole, on that back heel tab, the back of the tongue tag, and the top of the actual like lace loops and wings. And then you've got flight as well on the front of that tongue tag. Obviously that back heel tab is really interesting, seeing it in rubber rather than that hard plastic. Obviously this is for comfort and durability, and having that Nikesb hit on the back is a really cool detail to see. It just looks amazing, and I think, like most people have said, it's it is a really appealing detail on this. The other little details that they've put in to make it pop is they've got the red Jumpman, red insole, red Nike at the bottom, and then also the red and the structures inside the air bubbles. And it's also really interesting to feel the suede. So they've used this grey suede around the front, and that suede does feel like texture wise something similar that would be used on a Nikesb Dunk. The actual leather feels really soft and supple, and it feels like the materials they've used are nice and premium. And I have slipped these on, and just like everyone else, they are extremely comfortable. Whether it's warranted to be that price, I think it's down to the individual. I would say that I was happy to pay it because of the fact that this is a landmark when it comes to skateboarding, and I love the Jordan 4, and obviously I am a massive fan of Nikesb. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the on feet of these. I'm going to put some oval pine green laces, if I can find the classic greens in my pile of boxes. Probably a nice white oval lace in these as well, and maybe some flat laces, just so that we can have the sort of variation of laces. I've seen a few different images where people have done that, and it was the oval lace I wanted to slam in these anyway and see. But yeah, all around it is an absolutely beautiful pair. Obviously a high Jordan brand premium price, and it'd be very interesting to see the other colorways that I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with, because I would have thought this is not going to be the only colorway. So what colorways would you like to see for this silhouette in the Nikesb? And yeah, thank you for watching. Let's go to the on feet and the lace swaps. It's Woodsy out.